And welcome to my reaction to the final episode of Aria the Avenire and Aria in general. There is nothing left. This is the end. Unfortunately, there is still the manga, obviously, that I will definitely read. Probably not in reaction to myself. At some point in the future. Gotta wait a bit. Don't really feel like doing it right now. Yeah, this is pretty hard. Like, I don't want to end it, as I've said many times before. Just thinking about it making me teary-eyed, you know? It's crazy. Yeah. If any of you watching this reaction has been watching my reaction to this series since the beginning, thank you for watching. You know, that's pretty cool. I think this might be my favorite reaction series that I've ever done on this channel. There was Tsurezoya Children and Girls Last Tour that I really enjoyed doing from like 2 years ago. But yeah, I think this might be my favorite reaction series. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna talk more about everything after the episode, my review of everything, my favorite character, all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested, stay tuned after my reaction. So, I mean, it's just time to get into it. Last episode was good too, but still not enough revelation. We got to see a bit more of the new girls, the new Kohai. We got to see Kate says goodbye to Akari one last time, and yeah, that's about it. So, Aria the Avenire episode 3. Kiss Anime version, there is the Kiss Anime intro. Let's get into this in 3, 2, 1. Oh. Flashback. Okay, interesting. This one is 27 minutes, almost 28. So there's some meat to those bones. Capitolo 3. Kampai, as always. Yeah, quite the flashback. She still has that hairstyle. Is it before Akai joined? I guess she does look a bit younger, but it might just be the hairstyle, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I think she's looking for who to choose. Narrow cute. This is something I've actually toward the faraway future. Something that I've been wanting to see since the beginning. We only got glimpse. We never really saw how Akari was chosen exactly. nice. Yeah, that's weird. Or is it because this person applied without knowing that it was open? Uh, yeah, that we saw. The fateful meeting. Very cute. They'll never get tired of using this 3D windmill. Okay. Makes sense. Aria company is such a workplace, there's only one person working. Of course. Same with us all. Who is that? That Prima? Oh shit. The Orange Princess. Damn. She would never smile like that before to, I guess, other people. Oh yeah. Athena quit Avenire, right? To become a singer. Man, that guy is so fucking cute. I do remember that onsen. Okay. Okay. That's a cool place. Oh, Bakun is gotten very big. Oh, yeah. I like Akira newer style. It's just longer. It's pretty good. Mm. Alicia business suit is not too much my thing. She probably won't, right? Because was once again, as I've said, a voice actress died in 2011, 4 years before that, so it'd be kind of fucked up to use a different voice actress. Man, I, I hear her look so fucking cool. She always did, but now it's really like cool is the only word I can say. Beautiful and cool. What's up? Oh. Okay. Fair enough. So that's what she's doing. What's the request? Okay, so very early on they already wanted her for that. Yeah, the legendary backward rowing that she used to do. Fair enough. I remember that. I remember that. She never saw that one again, unfortunately. I remember that place. That place was amazing. Goodbye to the old gondola, the snowman. Fair enough. Yeah. This is about the show right now, right? That means you cared, yeah, I guess. Don't be sad it ended. Be glad it happened. That's what it is. Look at that water. Beautiful. Let's suppose. That's a wallpaper. Ah, fuck, we're getting close to the end. Who is it? They're talking about the husband, right? But who is it? At least tell us that. Come on. It's probably not someone we know, but I want to see the guy. Such a cool place to have tea. Okay. So that's how they're doing it. Makes sense. Oh shit. I mean, that's the one thing that it can still use. A song. That's the best way to do it. Wow, holy shit. Wow. She looks outstanding. Like, holy shit. The white on her very tan skin is like, I mean, it's well known, but that's beautiful. Fucking hell. And obviously the song is still amazing. The singing is still amazing. Doesn't change. Yeah, of course they are. That was amazing. Aquamarine. I was actually reading up on an aquamarine and also on Aria a bit, and they said that it means distant blue. That's really cool. Oh, fucking hell. It is over. This wasn't as hard not to cry that I was expecting. I was pretty sure I was going to cry, but it seems like I'm fine. Well, I guess it's because this doesn't feel like this is really the end, it feels like Aria is a series that could always be brought back. You know what I mean? There's always more story to tell. There's still the new Koi and all of that, so I don't know. Yeah. What a great final episode anyway. I mean, it's weird, like, for the last 2 weeks, sometime I would just think of the fact that I'm getting close to ending Aria, to the end of Aria. Damn, she looks good. And I would start tearing up a bit. And now that we're actually on the end, I'm not. It's weird. But whatever. Towards the miraculous future. That's it. That's it. Fucking hell. Yeah, I feel, as I've said, I'm so glad it happened, kind of feeling. Like, if you've watched my reaction since the beginning, you know that some years ago I had watched episode 1 and I loved it, but at the time I wasn't really feeling like watching the show because there was so much episode and all that, and it's like a very slow paced show, and at that time I don't know, just wasn't feeling like it was the right time, but I always knew I would watch this show eventually. And yeah, then when I restarted doing reaction to my channel at the beginning of January, I was just thinking what to react to, and I was just on my anime list, just growing, going to looking through anime at random, and I just saw Aria, and instantly I thought, that sounds like a good idea. Very slow paced show, which is very good for reaction. I mean, my favorite genre of anime is cute girl do a cute thing, slice of life show like that, you know. So that would be perfect. It's a long show. It's a show, yeah. And at first, the idea wasn't for me to watch one a day. If you're not aware, I think toward the end of season one, I started watching one episode a day, literally. The first episode of a show that I watched was this every day, and then I would watch whatever else. And it just came organically. It wasn't something that I planned. At first, you know, like all of the other show, I was planning to watch like a couple episodes one day of the week, and that's it. But yeah, no, it just became one episode a day like that organically. Obviously, I skipped some day. There was some fuck up in terms of, yeah, some day I just missed or forgot or something like that. But yeah, I've basically for the last 3 months been watching this show every day. If you want to know what date this is right now, it's the 19th of March. Yeah, so enough rambling about that. I guess first, this episode was great. You know, there's still some stuff that I wanted, like seeing Akatsuki older and maybe seeing a bit more, a slight romance scene between Akatsuki and Akari and Alokun and Aika, and maybe see the husband of Alice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, it's not a character we know, I'm pretty sure. I can't think of anything, but yeah. I'm still satisfied in some way. As I've said, I have the manga. Before launching this reaction, I checked. I found that there's a lot changed for the anime, and there's maybe 10 to 15 chapters that weren't adapted, but at the same time, there's many chapters that just bits and pieces were adapted. So ultimately, it's pretty clear to me. I mean, even if everything was adapted, I would have read the manga fully eventually. So that's what I will do. In a couple of months, who knows, once I feel like it, not now at least, but yeah, I will read the manga for sure. Aria the Avenire, 9 out of 10, that would be my rating. It's not a 10, because episode 1 and 2 were good, but I feel like this is the end, and this is kind of like, especially episode 1, it was basically an episode that already happened again, so I just wanted a bit more, but still, it's pretty great. I think the change in art style and everything just makes sense. It's been 7 years, but it didn't bother me that much. The show still looked pretty great. That's good. Once again, I should say RIP to Kawakami Tomoko, voice actress of Athena. Thank you for an amazing job with Athena. And yeah. What else? I mean, there's so much to fucking say. I don't even know where to start. I guess I'm still gonna try to keep it concise. Favorite character of the show? I don't know. It's a show where I ended up liking the characters so fucking much. Like the 6 main girl, the senpai and the kawaii. I mean, Akari was my favorite, then it was Aika. I really like Alice, but she was never my favorite, more or less. So yeah, it's between Akari and Aika. Of the senpai, it's probably Akira, then Athena, then Alicia. I don't dislike Alicia, it's just, if you gave me I have to do a ranking that would be like that, you know. What else can I say? This show's music is fucking amazing. There's so many fucking tracks, like, insane. The opening, the ending, the insert songs, all of that. The Athena songs, all of that shit. Beautiful show. I still tip my hat off, or that off to the fact that they never wavered on the idea that they wouldn't use a regular opening. they have the opening song, but it's always new footage, new stuff going on. Yeah. What else can I say? Always fucking amazing looking show, as I said before. One of the best looking show I've ever seen. Love it. Love the character design. Love everything. I mean, I'm basically repeating stuff that I've said all throughout my reaction. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else to say actually now. So I guess I didn't have that much to say. I'm so glad I reacted to this. It's not making many views. I don't really get any comments, so I don't actually believe that anyone is watching my reaction. But maybe someday someone will, you know. I know how it is to like want you have some of your favorite show that don't have a reaction to, and I think Aria didn't have any reaction to, so I'm the first. But I know how it is, you know. I have some of my favorite show that don't have any reaction to, so I know how it is when something like someone just starts reacting to a show that had no reaction to, and it's one of your favorites. I know how that feels, and I'm sure Aria is a favorite of many people. I don't have a doubt about that. So yeah, I guess in the foreseeable future, in the next 10 years or whatever, I will try to get my hand on the Blu-ray and DVD. There's probably no Blu-ray, I don't know. DVD for the whole series. I also want figures, as I've said before. I want figures at least of the main 6 girls. So the Senpai and the Kouai, that's for sure. So yeah, and possibly the manga once I've read it. We'll see. This will obviously take me some time, but I am confident that this is something that I will do. I want to, so I will do. So yeah, one last thing. I was thinking of checking the author of the manga, and it's called Amano Kozue. Is it a woman? I'm not sure. Amano Kozue. I'm not sure. This doesn't sound especially female or male. But yeah, so I can't react to Amanshu, if you're wondering that. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I've already seen Amanshu, both seasons. I don't have the best impression of Amanshu. I enjoyed it, but I felt like it wasn't the best show I've ever seen. Now, I probably need to rewatch it now that I have seen Aria. I think what I remember from Amanshu is that the face were really funny, and that's something that's very clear in Aria itself. Yeah, anyway, I also wanted to check if the manga artist had other manga that could be interesting. There is Crescent Noise. It looks from 1996 to 2001, the previous manga that he did. It's a shonen, supernatural action series, and the art style doesn't look very good yet. Another one, a shoujo manga, but only one volume, and another action manga, yeah. And I think, if I'm not wrong, Amanshu is still going. Let's see. Yeah, Amanshu has been going since 2008. Alright. Yeah. Now that I look at the character design of Amanshu, I'm just like, yeah. Now I can tell that this is this guy that designed the Aria character. Anyway, what else can I say? Thanks for watching. Thanks for the studio, the mangaka, the voice actress, to fucking everyone for this amazing show that I won't forget. One of my favorites, no doubt. And yeah, thank you for anyone who turned up on this journey with me. So now I guess before leaving you, I should say, if you're wondering what I will replace Aria with, it's already decided. It's Mushishi. I was thinking, obviously, I want to replace it with something similar, a slow pace as a live show. And same with Aria. I had watched some years ago, I think probably around the same time, 1 or 2 episodes of Mushishi. And yeah, I know I'm gonna enjoy it. I know it's similar. I guess before leaving you, maybe if you want a recommendation for what you can read or watch to, if you want more of the same in a way. Uh, for an anime, I would say Natsume Yuujinshou. It's a slice of life about this boy that sees yokai, demon, and all sort of deity and gods and stuff like that. And it's episodic, slow-paced slice of life where he basically has an encounter. I guess kind of like Mushishi in a way, but probably a bit. There's probably more. There's a lot of season, and for manga, I don't remember the name on the top of my head because I don't know why, but it's one of my favorite manga. Yeah, Yokohama Kadashikiku. It's a manga, amazing slice of life manga about this robot girl in the future that live in this quiet countryside coffee shop, I guess, that she basically is taking care of. And yeah, it's about her daily life, her daily encounter with people. It's an amazing manga, slice of life manga. So yeah, that would be my recommendation. I don't really have anything exactly similar, you know. Aria is pretty unique in its own way with the whole gondola thing, the setting and all that. So yeah, I think that's enough. I hope my recording is still going. Yeah, it's still going. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching is all I can say. And see you next time.